Hello students, welcome back. In previous lessons we have learned the parts of speech, right? And we have also completed the first part of speech, that is nouns. I hope you all are revising all the parts of speech and also nouns. Clear? Now today we are going to begin with the second part of speech. And what is the second part of speech, children? Pronouns. We have already learned nouns and the types of nouns, right? And now today we are going to begin with pronouns and types of pronoun. In this lesson we are going to cover the definition of pronouns, okay? And we are going to revise the definition of pronouns, and we are also going to cover two types of pronouns, that is personal pronoun and possessive pronoun. We are also going to learn the kind of personal pronouns and the kind of possessive pronoun, because they are further divided into personal pronouns are further divided and even possessive pronouns are further divided. Clear, children? Now, what are pronouns? I have already taught you the definition of pronouns, children. I told you that pronouns are words which substitute a noun. Okay, how do they substitute a noun? Suppose I am writing something about a boy, Ram. Okay, Ram is a boy. Ram is doing his homework. Ram is playing cricket. Ram is going to market. Now, what am I doing here? I am repeating Ram again and again. I am repeating the noun Ram again and again, isn't it? But to avoid the continuous repetition of a particular noun, what do we use? Pronoun. Okay, so here I told you, what are pronouns, children? Pronouns are words used instead of nouns. The words which substitute a noun. And why do we use pronouns? We use pronouns to avoid continuous repetition of a particular noun. Is it clear? Now I have told you the definition of pronouns. I have told you why do we use pronouns, isn't it? So what did I tell you? Then when I am writing about Ram, I am continuously using the word Ram again, and I can replace the word Ram, the noun Ram, by he, isn't it? In the beginning I can use Ram. Okay, Ram is a boy. He is going to market. He is doing his work. He is playing cricket. Now here what have I done is, children, I have replaced the word Ram, the noun Ram, with he, okay, to avoid continuous repetition of Ram. Clear? So I hope the definition of pronouns is clear to everyone. What are pronouns, children? Pronouns are words which substitute a noun. And why do we use pronouns? We use pronouns to avoid continuous repetition of nouns. I hope I am clear with the definition and why do we use pronouns. Now, example. Here, if I put a dash here, did his work or did this work, not his, this. Dash did this work. Now here, I should place a name of a person, isn't it? Seema did this work. Sita did this work. Ram did this work. But can I replace the name of a person over here? Yes, I can do it. And when I am going to replace the name of a person, it will become a pronoun. How? I, if I am putting I instead of Seema. Seema did this work. Seema here is a noun, isn't it? Now if I replace Seema with I and I say I did this work. So here I will be a pronoun. He did this work. I could place a name of a boy. Ram did this work. But I have used a pronoun instead of a noun. So he did this work. She did this work. We did this work. They did this work. So here, what have we done, children? We have just replaced nouns, okay, and we have used pronouns. Clear, children? Now we are going to begin with the types of pronouns. Now in this lesson, we are going to cover only two types of pronouns, children. The first is personal pronoun and second is possessive pronoun. But personal pronoun is further divided in subjective and objective, Clear? And possessive pronoun also is divided in independent possessive pronoun. Clear? Now, what are personal pronouns? Personal pronouns are words that are used to replace a person's name. As we have seen in this example, that a person's name can be put here, but we have avoided that and we have used a pronoun. So basically it is a personal pronoun. All these are personal pronouns because these words are replacing a person's name. So personal pronouns are words that replaces a person's name. Okay, now as I told you that personal pronouns are further divided in two kinds, right? First is subjective and second one is objective. Now children, if there is a sentence, the beginning part of the sentence is the subjective part, okay, and the later half is the objective part. Okay, when we use a pronoun at the beginning of the sentence as a subject, it is known as subjective pronoun, and when we use a pronoun at the end of the sentence, it is known as objective pronouns. Clear? Again, I am repeating, what are subjective pronouns, children? Subjective pronouns are used as the subject of the sentence, and subject of the sentence always comes at the beginning of the sentence. Clear? So, subjective pronouns are the words which are used as the subject of the sentence. Example, I went to market. So, here I is a subjective pronoun. First of all, it is a personal pronoun because it is replacing a person's name. Seema went to market. Okay, instead of Seema, what have I used here? I. Okay, and as I have used the word I at the beginning of the sentence, so it is a subjective pronoun. Clear? Now, you wrote a letter. I could take anybody's name. Harshini wrote a letter, right? So, instead of Harshini, what have I written? You wrote a letter, and as I have used the pronoun you at the beginning of the sentence, it is known as subjective pronoun. Clear? Now third, he is playing cricket. I could actually use any name. He, instead of he, I could use Anshdeep, right? So here Anshdeep is playing cricket. Instead of that, what have I used? He is playing cricket. Clear? So instead of a boy's name, I have used the pronoun he over here, and he has been used at the beginning of the sentence. So it is a subjective pronoun. It is flying. Okay, any bird. Okay, bird is flying. Instead of bird, what have I used, children? It. Clear? And it has been used in the beginning of at the beginning of the sentence. We have washed clothes. I could name few people, but instead of naming those people, I have used a pronoun we. Okay, and we has been used at the beginning of the sentence. So, are you understanding that personal pronouns replace a name of a person, and when it is used as a subject of the sentence, it is known as subjective personal pronoun. Clear, everyone? Now, let's come to objective pronouns. Now, what are objective pronouns? When we use personal pronouns as an object of the sentence, at the end of the sentence, it is known as objective personal pronouns. How, children? Now here, if I say, please don't talk to me. Now here, me has been used. Okay, please don't talk to Seema. So instead of Seema, I have used me. Okay, it is also replacing a name of a person, but it has been used at the end of the sentence as an object of the sentence. Clear? So that's why it is known as objective personal pronoun. Second, go give the pencil to her. Go give the pencil to, I can take anybody's name, right? Go give the pencil to Rita. Okay, so instead of Rita, what have I used here? Her. Okay, and her has been used at the end of the sentence as an object of the sentence. So, are you understanding what are personal pronouns? Personal pronouns replaces the person's name, and when we use it at the beginning of the sentence as a subject, it is known as subjective personal pronoun, and when we use it at the end of the sentence as an object of the sentence, it is known as personal objective pronouns. Here, Sita put the box under it. Now here it can be bed also. Okay, it can be carpet also, but I have not used the noun here. I have used the word it, and it is replaced by a noun, okay, by the name of a thing, and it is used as an object of the verse, object of the sentence. Don't look at them. Them can be few people. Don't look at Ramesh, Dipesh, etc. But instead of those names, I have used the word them at the end of the sentence. So it is an objective personal pronoun. So I hope personal pronoun and the kind of personal pronouns is clear to everyone. What are personal pronouns? Personal pronouns are those pronouns which replaces a name of a person or a thing, right? So here the kinds of personal pronouns are subjective and objective. When a pronoun is used at the beginning of the sentence, it as a subject of the sentence, it is known as subjective pronoun. When we use a pronoun at the end of the sentence as an object of the sentence, it is known as objective pronoun. Clear everyone? Let's move on to the second type of pronoun, children, that is possessive pronoun. Now, what does the word possessive means? Possessive means ownership. Okay, now ownership or the possession of something, that this particular thing is mine. Whom does this particular thing belong to? Clear? This pen is my pen. So my is used as a pronoun over here. Clear everyone? So possessive pronouns are, they show ownership, that a particular thing belongs to whom. ये चीज किसकी है? So basically possessive pronouns show us the ownership, possession of particular thing. कोई भी चीज किसकी है, that is possessive pronouns. Clear? Now possessive pronoun is always followed by a noun. Understand this. There are two kinds of possessive pronouns. One that is followed, a noun comes after it, okay, and another one is when no noun comes after them. They come at the end of the sentence and no noun is followed. Okay, so here this is my book. Whose book? My book. So book's possession belongs to me. Now here this is Seema's book. So instead of name, what have I used, children? My book. Clear? So, and is it followed by a noun? Okay. Is it actually coming before a noun? Yes. So when a pronoun, after a pronoun there is another noun, it is the first kind of possessive pronoun, and when there is no noun after the pronoun, it is known as independent possessive pronouns. Okay, so here this is my book. My is a pronoun here. That is his house. House is noun, and what pronoun is being used before it? His. Now I would like to see their work. Okay, work here, and before that what pronoun is being used? Their. Okay, now this is her pen. Pen is a noun, and before that a pronoun has been used, and what pronoun has been used, children? Her. Okay, so are you understanding me? Here possession has been shown. Book किसकी है? My. House किसका है? His. काम किसका है? Their. Pen किसका है? Her. तो possession has been shown. But किस चीज का possession है? वो pronoun के बाद use हुआ है. Now here independent possessive pronoun. Here they stand alone. Okay, they don't need a noun after them. Clear? Like that's mine. That's mine. Now that can be anything, but that's mine. That pen is mine. Okay. Now here after mine no noun is there. Clear? It's ours. Now it can be a chocolate. The chocolate is ours. Okay. But is there any noun after ours? No. So it is an independent possessive pronoun. These clothes are yours. Okay, so noun is coming before the pronoun and not after the pronoun. Okay, are you understanding the difference between it? Here the noun came after pronoun. Now here the noun is coming before the pronoun. Understanding, everyone? So these are the two types of pronouns that we are covering in this lesson. A quick recap of the class, children. Pronouns are words used instead of nouns. And why are they used, children? To avoid continuous repetition of nouns. First, we understood personal pronouns. Personal pronouns are those words which replace a name of a person or a thing. Right. Now here we understood two kinds of personal pronouns. One is subjective and other one is objective. When the personal pronoun is used as the subject of the sentence, it is known as subjective pronoun. And when the personal pronoun is used as an object of the sentence, it is known as objective pronouns. Subjective pronouns comes in at the beginning of the sentence and objective pronouns comes at the end of the sentence. Now here we learnt about possessive pronouns. Two kinds of possessive pronouns. One kind of possessive pronoun is in which the noun comes after the pronoun, and another kind is independent, in which the noun comes before the pronoun, or there is no noun, it is independent. Clear? So these are the two kinds of pronouns, children, that we have covered in today's lesson. And practice more, okay? Make few other examples also and send them on WhatsApp. Thank you, children.